Approximately how many gallons would 600 feet of 6-inch diameter pipe hold? Well, a pipe is really just a cylindrical tank on its side. Okay, so it's a long, skinny one. So we're going to use the same formula that we've been using. Volume is equal to 0.785 times the diameter squared times the height, or in this case, the length of the pipe. So let's just plug in everything that we know. Okay, I've got 0.785, that's given in the equation. Diameter squared, and the diameter is 6 inches, and it's squared, so that means I need 2 of them. And the height, or the length of the pipe, is 600 feet long. Now, at this point in any math problem, you should check your units and see if they agree. I've got inches and feet, and that's going to be a problem for me because when I'm done, I need all of the units to more or less go together so that I can convert them to whatever else I need to convert them into. So I can't do anything with inches. We do very few things with inches in this business, and so I'm just going to go up here very quickly and do a little teeny railroad track and turn those inches into feet. Now inches are on the top, so the next inches have to go underneath. Feet go on the top. There are 12 inches for every 1 foot. The 1 foot was bigger, so it got the 1. Okay, so now I've got 6 divided by 12, and that gives me a diameter of 0.5 feet. Okay, so let's just go and put that back in here, 0.785, and now I'm going to actually put in my new piece here that I figured out. It's not 6 inches anymore, now it's 0.5 feet times 0.5 feet, and I'm just doing this in a different color to show that that's a new piece of information. That's something different that we're doing now, times my 600 feet. Okay? So we're going to multiply everything together on the calculator. 0.785 times 0.5 times 0.5 again times 600, and what we end up with is 117.75. And as we've stated before, the units are very, very important. They're at least as important as the number, and so I've got feet times feet times feet, which means that that pipe holds 117.75 cubic feet. But that's not what they asked me. You know, always go back and look at your problem. They asked me for gallons, and so we need to turn this cubic feet into gallons. So I'm just going to do a little railroad track down here, 117.75 cubic feet, and do my little railroad track. I've got cubic feet on the bottom, gallons on the top. Cubic feet are bigger, so that gets the 1. 7.48 goes on the top. And before I get crazy with the math here, I'm just going to make sure that my units cancel. So I've got cubic feet on top, cancels with cubic feet on the bottom. That leaves me with gallons, and those gallons are going to slide down here and become part of my answer. Okay? So everything on the top of the line gets multiplied together, so 117.75 feet times 7.48 gives me an answer of about 881 gallons. The calculator actually gave me 880.77, but we're not going to worry about that little bit of extra gallonage that we're missing there and round up because it says approximately, and it holds approximately 881 gallons.